everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to discuss digestive system in human. So the human digestive system is composed of an alimentary canal and some accessory glands. So the alimentary canal is divided into several parts like esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, anus. Okay, and the accessory glands include salivary gland, gastric glands, liver, pancreas. Okay, so now let's see the parts of digestive system one by one. First we have mouth. Mouth is the outermost visceral organ. Okay, then inside it we have buccal cavity. Okay, so the buccal cavity is comprised of it has a teeth, tongue, and three pairs of salivary gland. Okay, so the tongue helps in turning over the food so that saliva can properly mixed in it. Then teeth help in breaking down the food into smaller particles so that it is easy to swallow and digest. And saliva makes the food slippery, which makes it easy to swallow. Okay, and also saliva contains salivary amylase, that is also called ptyalin, and that digest starch. Okay, and the starch digest and converts into sucrose and maltose. Correct. Then we have teeth in it. So there are mainly four types of teeth. First one is incisor, the front four, which is used for biting. Okay, that is total eight number of incisor, top and bottom. Okay, and then canines, the side piercing like teeth that is used for tearing. There are two in upper jaw and two in lower jaw. Okay, then we have premolars, which is premolar and molars, those are used for grinding food. Okay, so premolars are four, and molars are six. Correct. So there are total 32 teeth in total. Okay, so in adult, and there in a lifetime there are two sets of teeth we get. One is milk teeth that shades, and then we get the permanent teeth, that is 32 teeth. Okay, if we shed these permanent teeth also, we don't get any more teeth. Correct. So next we have tongue. So the tongue has a gustatory receptor that receives sense of taste. Various parts of tongue sense various tastes. Okay, why they because they contain taste buds. Okay, so they receive sensitive tastes like sweet, salty, bitter, sour. Okay, so the tongue helps in turning over the food so that saliva can properly mixed in it. Right. Next we have pharynx. So it is a short conical region and that lies after the mouth cavity, and it connects the buccal cavity to esophagus. Okay. Then we have esophagus. So it is a long narrow muscular tube that leads to the stomach, and it conveys the food, that is the bolus. Bolus means the food which is mixed in the saliva. Okay, so it conveys that bolus to the stomach through peristalsis movement. Correct. So this after that this okay, so what is peristalsis movement? So peristalsis is a series of waves of contraction of muscles that pass from one end to the other, and this pushes the push forward, and then it leads to the stomach. Correct. So this is kind of rhythmic contraction of muscles in esophagus, and the lining of muscles in alimentary canal to push the food forward. Right. Then the food end up in stomach. Okay. So it is this stomach, it lies below the diaphragm on the left side of the abdominal cavity. It is like it is bag like organ, J shaped. Okay, it is divisible into cardiac and pyloric parts, and the walls of stomach is highly muscular, and this muscularity helps in churning the food. And this stomach wall secretes hydrochloric acid, and this hydrochloric acid kills the germs which may be present in the food. Moreover, it makes the medium inside the stomach as acidic, and the acidic medium is necessary for what gastric enzymes to work. Okay, then the enzyme pepsin secretes in the stomach does partial digestion of protein. Then the mucus secreted by the walls of the stomach saves the inner lining of the stomach from getting damaged from hydrochloric acid action. Okay, then let's see small intestine. The food comes to small intestine. So from stomach, the food is moved to small intestine. Then what is how this small intestine looks? So it is a highly coiled tube-like structure and is very long. How much? 7 meter long and 2.5 centimeter in diameter. Okay. So the small intestine is divided into three parts, right? What is that? Duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Okay. So no digestion takes place in jejunum, and the inner wall of the jejunum is ileum is projected into numerous finger-like projections. What is that called? That is villi. So villi increases the surface area to optimize absorption. When does absorption occurs? After digestion. After complete digestion of food occurs in small intestine, then absorption of food occurs in small intestine itself, and villi helps in it. Correct. Then we have some intestinal enzymes which helps in digestion. Okay, so here intestinal enzymes help the carbohydrates converts it into glucose, fats converts to fatty acid and glycerol, and protein converts to amino acid. Okay, then we have this first part of small intestine, that is duodenum. So the duodenum part is it is a main seat of digestion in the gut. Okay, here what happens? Here what happens? The bile secreted from the liver, right, and pancreatic juice secreted from the what pancreas, right? So the bile and pancreatic juice go to the duodenum through hepatopancreatic duct. Okay, so bile breaks down fat into smaller particles, and which is called emulsification of fat. And after that, the enzyme lipase digests fats into fatty acid and glycerol. And the trypsin and chymotrypsin are enzymes which digest proteins into amino acid. Okay, so the complex carbohydrates also digested into glucose, right? So the major parts of digestion takes place in duodenum. Okay, and then the this trypsin and lipase. Trypsin and lipase comes from pancreatic juice. Okay, trypsin helps in digesting proteins to peptones, and lipase converts fats to glycerol, fatty acid, right? So then what happens? The complete digestion of food occurs in small intestine, then the undigested and absorption also occurs in small intestine, then the undigested food goes into the large intestine. Okay, and after that what happens? The remaining water and water mineral salts are absorbed by the walls of large intestine. So here reabsorption occurs, and after that what happens? The undigested food goes to the rectum, from where it is expelled out through the anus by the process of digestion, right? So this is the complete process of digestion in human being. Thanks for watching.